What up? It's your boy T-Bear in reaction. Today's Music Monday. About to do the final video of the day for Music Monday, which is another video from some random guy. So last week I had to do a poll between which song I should do between new wave 80s of hits of the 80s or synth-pop hits of the 80s and new waves when. So this week I'm going to check out synth-pops. Synth-pop. Let's go to it. 80s was a year of electronic music. If it haven't started already, back in the 80s, back in the 70s, with the likes of Stevie Wonder, with the Moog Machine and synthesizer of the day, the 80s was definitely the full year they had it though. As well too, when it comes such as Mac keyboards sounds, Mad keyboard sound, Mad synthesizers, and electronic drums and drum machines was a big thing as well too. And one of the most, I always say, the most unique instrument made its way for the live performances. Since it was so many keyboards, they had to have a live performance for these keyboards as well too. Instead of just standing in one place, so it could be just as a bigger star as a guitar player. That is the keytar. Always said that it had to be most unique and also the most coordinated. You had to be so coordinated with that as well too. Because guitar you can strum and everything, but keyboard you gotta find your fingers to where the keys at while dancing around like a guitar and everything to play the right tunes or all that. I doubt that they use keytar in live in like studio recordings. I think that's like more for a live performance, so a person can play a keyboard live. They still can be just on the front as a guitar player though. I think the earliest I say that we had of a keytar performance was the Jacksons when Randy Jackson had, I don't know if it was exactly an official keytar or a DIY keytar using an actual keyboard he put around his neck though. If you know what I'm talking about, check out the performance of Shake Your Body Down to the Ground either on Soul Train or American Bandstand, and he's on like he has a big keyboard around his neck, playing it like a keytar, and then later on the line the keytar be his performance instruments for most of the live show. But anyway, let's check out the electric sounds that made the 80s with top 100 synth pop hits of the 80s. Let's get it. Oh wow! And this was on New Wave as well too already. So we might see some stuff that was on New Wave on this as well too. And I told you I finally figured out that some of the stuff is song names in order as well, in alphabetical orders too. Oh. Betty Davis eyes. Oh, this song, How Does It Feel? And shout out to somebody who, I mentioned what I said in the New Wave, they what I said is correct. That how New Wave they have electronic, but also have some live instruments where the synth-pop was all electronics. Damn near. Yep. And not to mention, that's also a lot of folks before, you know how now a lot of people use laptops with their instruments, with DJing, with keyboarding, even drumming as well too. We got an early rendition of that as well too. I told you about that, about using computers as well too. Even if you watch the movie Fame, the one guy who then blew up the audition, but still got in though because he used most of the keyboard. And you see a lot of videos well too, even on Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, definitely was the computer age as well too, even in music. And it wasn't drum machines, it's the electric drums.
See
the voice commercial. Yup. Yup. We're going to see her again later on. You know that. This is a sample. See, here we go. He's playing guitar. He's playing a keytar. He's playing guitar. They didn't show it. Wow. Look, and we definitely got a lot of whole one-man band or like a band. The guy had like 5 darn keyboards. I'll laugh at this because if you watch, you might call my comment in the Soul Chain performance of the system. Don't disturb the groove. This groove, I said like. Not only one guitar player, not a single drummer there. It was like had like 3 or 4 keyboard players. I'm guessing the drums is in one of the keyboards. Probably the main guy's keyboard as well too. But that's how that we was definitely in the keyboard '80s and '80s though. Look at that. He like 3 right there. He like 3 right there and like 2 on the other side.
Looking only of my age. I'm so small. I'm so small. Watching your love action. Love and pride. Love is a shield to hide behind. Love is a field to grow inside. And I want you so.
Oh, more, tell you. Yep. Ain't it over yet? You know what's gonna be on there. Oh.
It never happens to me. It's the way my life was meant to be. For the time we had, I don't want to be.
Yo, Yazoo was killing it.
You are an obsession. You're my obsession. Who do you want me to be?
Well, a lot of them was in British as well too, but even the true international, the serious international, like the Latino and the French and the Italians was hitting with the lesbian sounds too. Ooh. And this is in 1979. Wow. Here we go. This. At the back, Duran. Yep. And then we got later one version, 1989. She blood on my what side, y'all? Yep. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Synth-pop anthem.
Tainted love. Tainted love.
The great commandment shows the contrast between the world and their embarrassing playground.
Of course, you need some graph work. And then look, 1978. Look at that. Listen to that, yo.
Wise men say near a tree by a river there's a hole in the ground.
Everybody's taking the chance. Save the dance.
What I'm saying? It's some Latino. True.
We'll always be together, together in electric dreams.
So that fight. There he goes. Yup, yay! The second version. Yep, the MTV theme.
Voyage, voyage,
That boss cut though.
loin de l'ennui et le jour. In a western town, a dead end world, the eastern boys and western girls. I say whip it.
Yep. Good. Yep.
If I had a photograph of you, or something to remind me. Words don't come easy to me.
Alright, cool. Good synth pop. So I figured I had feeling like some of the stuff in the new wave is gonna be the synth pop as well too. But either way, the year 80s was the year of electronic music. Became a bigger thing though. It was a little bit started. We got a little started in the 70s, but it came really big in the 80s and so on and so on. So other than that though, good collection. Another good collection from some random guy as always. Next week I pull out for some subsidiary 80s video to check out along with the next 80s era. But other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.